guys, Kayla Coffee here with Kayla Coffee Studios. This is gonna be my first YouTube video, so if you're watching, thank you for being one of my first viewers. Welcome in. Glad you came to paint with me today. So anyways, I'm working on a 3-panel piece today. And I want it to kind of look like dusk right after the sunset, those beautiful purples and pinks and oranges that the sky turns. So I'm gonna be mixing my paint first, and then I'm gonna be doing a swiping method, which I'll take you guys along and show you. You're gonna be over my shoulder here because, well, I got a broken tripod, so that's where it works best. So anyways, first of all, I gotta mix the paint. So I got my handy dandy little kitchen scale. So what I like to do, I only need small cups. These are like 5-ounce cups because I'm gonna use a lot of black. Black's gonna be in my big cup. I'm just using a basic black paint, Craft Smart. So I have about 2.5 ounces of that black paint. So we're gonna throw 2.5 ounces of Floetrol in there. Floetrol is a paint thinner. Get it at Home Depot. You can get it online, but I found it the cheapest at Home Depot. So you wanna kind of shake it a bit. I usually sometimes like to strain it because it can over time get clumpy with the amount that I buy. But you don't have to buy this much, you can buy a smaller bit. Alright, so now we're at 5 ounces total. 2.5 of my black paint, 2.5 of this Floetrol. And now I'm gonna add some water because I really want my black paint to be the finished that's on my canvas. But you only want to add like half the amount of the 2 parts paint, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part water. So we're gonna want like 1.75 ounces of water right now. Give it a little mix. I add glue. You don't have to. I've done plenty of paintings without adding glue, but just your basic glue. Go ahead and throw some of that in here. Let's say we'll do like maybe half an ounce. We're gonna do less than that. We're gonna do 1/4 of an ounce. Yeah. So I've got 1/4 of an ounce of glue. It just kind of helps your paint stretch and not crackle. Sometimes with the cheaper paints, they tend to crack. The glue kind of just helps you. But mix it all up. Floetrol, it has no color. It doesn't affect the color of your paint at all. That should be good for my black. I'll show you how I mix the regular colors. Let's go ahead with my favorite color. My favorite color is purple. Super, super pretty. But this shade of purple in general is my favorite. So we're gonna go ahead and get a good amount in there. Let's say 3/4 of an ounce. Let's get 3/4 of an ounce of Floetrol. And then we're just gonna do a little bit of water. So I'd say like 1/4 of an ounce of water for the purple. accidentally went over. I'm gonna throw a little bit more purple in there. Just kind of even it out. Give it a little mix. It's such a beautiful color. Mix that up a bit. Want to put some glue in this one too. .15 ounces. Ooh, okay, that should be good. Oh, let me see if I can get it to focus. This color is so pretty. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mix the rest of the colors here, and then I'll bring you guys back for the rest. Alright, so I've mixed all my paints. Of course, I have my beautiful purple color I was talking too long about. I have this light purple color. I just like the contrast of dark and light colors next to each other. It's a really cute purple, I guess I'd explain it as. I have this fuchsia. It's a mix between like a pink and a purple. I have this flamingo coral color. It's called flamingo coral, and I think that explains it pretty well. It's not like too bright pink like a flamingo, it's like a coral, but it's like a mix of the both. And then I have apricot. It's like a orangish yellow. So that's what I'm gonna go in with. So when you're starting your painting, I like to put little pins at the bottoms of my canvases so that when the paint drips over, it's not sitting in the paint. It'll drip off. You could kind of just wipe it off, all the drips. So you get them, you put them all together, get your mixed paint. Before I get any of this done, you don't have to use silicone. Sometimes I try not to, because if you're gonna finish it with resin or anything like that, you're gonna have a really hard time. Basically, it's an oil and it helps bring up the paint and makes beautiful cells. I got mine from Hobby Lobby. I was surprised. I was buying treadmill lubricant, which is 100% silicone, but I found this at Hobby Lobby and it is amazing. But it's just, you want 100% silicone oil. You want the tiniest amount. It really goes far. So just a little, 1 drop in each of them. This is my top. I'm gonna pour a good amount of black on there. I kind of just like to spread the first amount with my hand. I try to get a whole layer of whatever base color I have. It really helps the paint move and gets a nice coat for the beginning. The bottom I'm not too worried about. I'm going to cover the bottom with a landscape. Now I shouldn't have poured the silicone in yet if I do this. So, oops, it'll work out good still. It'll still be pretty cool, but a lot of black is gonna show up now, which is fine because it's right after sunset. It's getting dark, and just a few colors are showing up, and it's really gonna make the few colors pop, so that'll be fine. All right, first layer of black is on. I try to get the edges. Don't want to forget about the edges. All right. Now I'm gonna start the rest. I like to change my gloves once I do that. You don't need gloves, you can go gloveless. I do that too often. Just wash your hands. All right, I'm gonna try to stay out of the way. So hopefully I achieve that so you guys can see what's going on here. So the tool I'm using to swipe was just a random piece of like plastic. I've used it plenty of times. I try to scrape this off sometimes, but it really doesn't affect it, it's dry. So I just use this little piece of plastic. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this first. Okay. First thing of black. Okay. Smooth it out. Thick on there. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab my purple. With the silicone, I try not to mix it too much. Okay, we're gonna throw some purple just right in there. I kind of want a thicker streak of this purple since I love it so much. And we're going to grab my trusty piece of plastic. And we're just gonna grab on and drag it all the way through. So you can use this piece, still has some purple on it, I'm sure, and just kind of help you blend the top. All those beautiful cells are coming out so fast. Like I said, you might not even need to use silicone. It's not needed at all. But it really helps you if you're looking for those beautiful cells. Awesome. And then I like to just throw a little bit more purple right next to my light purple. So this light purple we're gonna throw right underneath. I think I want to throw just a little bit of purple here and there, like maybe here. Maybe we'll have some lower. That's the beauty of this. You really don't have to. You can do whatever you want. And it really is just a beautiful technique. I have paper towels handy all the time. Okay. Swipe that on through. Swipe it on through. Okay. Now here I kind of want to put some silver in there. I forgot to say I was using silver. I don't know, maybe I didn't. But I always like to use some sort of metallic color. I love using silver leaf, gold leaf. I have bronze leaf. I've surprisingly surprisingly never used bronze leaf, but I have it. I didn't even, ooh, it's looking pretty cool. It's got this beautiful lacing all through this piece. Gonna go in with the fuchsia. Put a little bit more of this light purple. So I forgot to put some silicone in this silver, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to put any in. But I'm gonna put a little bit more. So unfortunately my video cut out there halfway through, but that's okay. For the rest, you just want to keep adding your colors and swiping on through. This was my end result. Once it's dry, I'll come back and show you guys the dry version, and then I'll start painting my landscape. Alright, so now that the painting is dry, what I like to do is paint a landscape on there. So first of all though, I like to clean my painting before anything. So I generally wait. I don't normally start painting the landscape right away the next day, but we're gonna try it today. I just have to be extra careful. If you didn't use silicone, you don't even have to worry about cleaning it yet. I only like to clean it because the silicone is an oil and it leaves like oil spots on the canvas. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one at a time because the water generally dries by the time I get to the third one. So since it's an oil, if you spray water on there, the water will lift the oil. And I like to spray a good amount. Not too wet, don't drench it in water, but a good amount so that the oil will raise. And then you gotta be very careful, but all you wanna do is just dab it on to pick up the oil. I'm sure there's plenty of ways to clean your canvases. This is the way I do it. Not saying it's the right way or the wrong way, but I've found this is the way that works for me. If the silicone oil if you don't mind the oil on your paintings, you don't have to clean it at all. This is just something that I do. Okay, so that should be good. They should be pretty clean, or the silicone should be generally off as good as it's gonna be right now. So now that that's done, I like to go in with a pencil and kind of slightly sketch out where I want all my swirls to be and where I want my mountain to be. I just realized I don't have a shirt on. I'm gonna be canceled. I'll be right back. I brought my reference photo right next to me. I've painted Picacho Peak a couple times. So I've drawn out my landscape. For reference, when you are painting a landscape, the further a mountain is, the lighter it is. So I've mixed a couple of browns. You kind of want it the hues that you're working with. I'm going to outline it with a yellow. Once I'm done with this anyways, to make it stand out.
Leave your worries. Listen to the
So this is my first YouTube video. You could probably tell I'm trying to work on. I'm doing blah blah blah. Oh, I'm such a bad. I need to learn how to video edit. This is gonna be my first. This is gonna be my first video for YouTube. Oranges. Then we'll see.